First and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Ba'Shem Rakako Dodge, double honors to the elder apostles, that great millstone that taught us his truth. Salutation, all Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out. Doing this quick lesson on the who and the weef. You know what I mean by the who and the weef, right? You know, they passing some unrighteous decrees, man, which is good, man. This is good news, man. It's bad news for the majority of the people out there, but it's good news for the members of the hopeful elect, because we want to see this devil reveal all his cards, man, which he will do, man, when all hell breaks loose ultimately. Okay, so it says the weef passes new law to criminalize criticism of what. So Charles Schwab, weef have pulled the levers to criminalize criticism of what, as world governments continue to clamp down on basic freedoms we once took for granted, all right? Which, if you're Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Israelite foreigner, you may look like the other nations, but your forefathers go back to such that I just mentioned. You're Israelite, so you're never free, man, in a society, all right? This is the land of our captivity, okay? So this is imploring to the globalists, anyone who dares to raise questions about the efficacy or safety of the elite's experimental gene therapy scenes must be sent to prison for 3 years and fined tens of thousands of dollars. All right. This sounds like something out of a dystopian 1984 movie. All right. There's just one problem that's happening today in Western countries. All right. And the global elitists or globalists are determined to roll it out all over the world. Okay. So it says, according to the new law, which was passed quietly without debate through the French Parliament last week. So this is recent, man, because this article is dated today's date, February the 20th. Which this is a good website, man. Hey, don't be surprised if the majority of my lessons come from articles from here, man. And it says, so just last week, this was passed, man. President Emmanuel Macron passed a new law in France, which will send you to jail for 3 years if you dare to criticize the scenes. All right. And it says, according to the new law, which was passed quietly without debate through the French Parliament last week, criticisms or other of that, the jump shot, or other treatments which have been deemed suitable based on current medical knowledge can lead to a 3-year prison sentence or up to a $48,000 400 fine, man. So damn near 50 bands, man, just for saying you ain't with it, man. Okay. So all hell's about to break loose real soon, man. Because what you have here called the Constitution, of course, Euro. I believe they don't have that, but here in America, you have something called the Constitution, constitutional right, First Amendment right of freedom of speech. That's going out the window, man. This next big one, man. This next pandemic, man. This next big one, it's gonna be gone, man. All right, you got constitutional rights. All right, it's going out the window, which this can happen as soon as April, May, man. Very soon, man. So this is the next article. Who warns of disease X? The next, you know what? All right. So the WHO made a dire warning of an impending pandemic at the WHO summit held in Dubai. WHO Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus told world leaders that a major outbreak is a matter of when, not if. All right, so they said I'm gonna jump down. He urged countries to sign the WHO treaty to prepare for the next so-called disease X by May to fight this common enemy who believes that disease X may be caused by a potential pathogen 20 times deadlier than the CVID. All right. So they letting people know, like, if it's going to be passed by May, right? Okay. If you urge countries to sign it by May, okay, you can, what's May, man? May Day. May Day, okay. But if you urge people to sign it by May, then you best believe by June, July, going into the fall, late summer going into fall, man, something's about to be released, man. All right.
After we started putting a placeholder, the first that came was in the disease X is COVID. So we have experience now, and we are preparing based on that experience. A lot of assessment has been done by independent panels and experts. And based on the recommendation, many initiatives we have already started many initiatives. And then the other key in order to have better prepared and to address the disease X is the pandemic agreement. The pandemic agreement can bring all the experience, all the challenges that we have faced, and all the solutions into one. And that agreement can help us to prepare for the future in a better way, because this is about a common enemy. And without a shared response, starting from the preparedness, we will face the same problem as
Pissed off. My phone done ran out of storage, man. I did like a 20-minute lesson, that I have to redo later. The fuck, man. But it's all good, man. It's all through the spirit, man. Just Satan attacking, man. Brothers' devices and shit, man. It's my shit running out of space, and there's this weird shit going on.
After we started putting a placeholder, the first that came was in the disease X is COVID. So we have experience now, and we are preparing based on that experience. A lot of assessment has been done by independent panels and experts. And based on the recommendation, many initiatives we have already started many initiatives. And then the other key in order to have better prepared and to address the disease X is the pandemic agreement. The pandemic agreement can bring all the experience, all the challenges that we have faced, and all the solutions into one. And that agreement can help us to prepare for the future in a better way, because this is about a common enemy. And without a shared response, starting from the preparedness, we will face the same problem as COVID. And deadline for the pandemic agreement is May 2024, and member states are negotiating. This is between countries, and I hope they will deliver this pandemic agreement by that time, on the deadline.
All right, there you have it, man. So that's what that heathen, that Ethiopian Hamite / Elamite, whatever he is, man, he's letting people know that they got till May. He's letting these nations know got till May to sign this next agreement, which I'll do a lesson on that, on the terms of the agreement. But basically, all hell's about to break loose between, looks like May, April, May, all the way to like, early summer, midsummer, fall. All right. Late fall going into winter, whatever time that the Lord has allotted for this place, man. All right, because America's basically a ticking time bomb that's getting ready to explode, okay? You got these demons out here, man. Just passing their unrighteous decrees, man. All right, this guy right here, and you see his hand sign, man. This guy's the underling of the least. The least tell their minions, then their minions tell him what to do, what to say on camera. And he's perpetuating it, man. And when you read the comments of this shit, man, the people aren't with it, man. But basically, the WHO's talking about a high risk virus, man, disease X, that's supposed to be 20 times deadlier than the CVID, the 2020 disease. All right, it's gonna be 20 times stronger or deadlier than that, man. Which it could be more than 20. It could be 100 times. People could drop dead immediately, man, because these people immune systems are weakened, man, from the yab, man. Okay. This is another article, man. I don't feel like reading this whole thing like I did in the previous lesson since I'm redoing it. This says WEF passes new law to criminalize criticisms of the RNA, man. And when you read it, it goes into this tweet right here, because these articles are dated today, February the 20th. But it says France has passed a new law which will send you to jail for 3 years if you criticize the scenes or the yin therapy. All right. They're finding people up to, when you read this article, and this is from the peoplesvoice.tv, but this is a good site. They talking about finding people $50,000 and shit, man. Okay. Those are unrighteous decrees. Those are draconian measures, man. Okay. And I had another article. Let me see if it'll pull right up, man. You know, because all hell's about to getting ready to break loose, man. I think I got that already. Let me go to the People's Voice on the second page. It'll pop up. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. It says the director of the U says independent media must be wiped out before disease X arrives, man. And which we represent independent media as well too, man, because we're not with these mainstream outlets and shit, man. Okay, we're not with we're not Shannon Sharp. You know, he's got the Fox Sports or ESPN deal, whatever his deal. He's not considered independent media. He's juiced all the way in, which, hey, the Lord, one like he's gonna destroy this motherfucker, man. This horse face nigga. You know, I'm gonna read a little bit of this. You know, some of the key points. You know. Tedros told the World Government Summit that he predicted a deadly pandemic in 2018, 2 years before the outbreak, all right, of what we've recently went through, right? So he predicted that, and now he's predicting a deadly pathogen that's going to be 20 times deadlier, man. All right, so this is the real one. That first one was a drill. This one is going to be the real one, man. Last year, the BBC reported that the UK government had already opened a research facility to prepare for the outbreak of disease X, man. Critics have remarked that the new illness may roll around just in time to derail the 2024 election, man. Which, hey, man, if that happens, man, all hell is going to break loose. These Edomites ain't playing, man. You know, they the ones watching these news stories, man. Jake is just too busy in folly, man. Okay. Jake is too busy in folly. You know, even when this news presented in their face, they don't want to hear it. This is like the elephant in the room, the boogeyman in the closet. They don't want to deal with it, all right? That's how a nigga live. A nigga live a fantasy life, man. 2/3, man. You know, niggas and niggas, okay? So, you know, shit's about to hit the fan real soon, man. I mean, I'm pissed off, man, that lesson done. I was doing all that, man, prophesying, man. But, you know, hey, the Lord want me to do it again, man. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, I'll send a famine in the land not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord and Savior, man. So, hey, man, the lessons you see we doing, you ain't gonna be able to get access to it. I mean, even alternative news, period, man. All that shit's about to be out the window. They about to open up a new internet 2.0 restricted internet. TikTok, I believe one of the upper northwest states, like North Dakota, South Dakota, one of them states, Montana, then banned TikTok. That's coming to all the states. TikTok's gonna be banned nationwide very soon. They already banned TikTok on the goddamn government assistance phones and shit, the Obama phones. All right, that's banned. So, hey, man, shit's about to get real, man. All right. And they shall run, who's that day? 2/3, man. 2/3 of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And you got your Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations. Their forefathers descend from such that I just mentioned. Shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. So they're not going to find it, man. Right, they're not going to find answers to all their problems, man. It's going to hit them, man, in the mouth. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. You had a beautiful woman, man. And the young able-bodied men that should have been out there with us prophesying. Because, you know, you're going to have a lot of niggas that put off the day of the Lord, you know, to continue their lives or chase a dream. And, you know, they knew what we were saying is the truth, but they were like, nah, you know, it ain't time yet. That ain't going to happen in my lifetime. Me 10, 20, 30 years from now. Them type niggas, man. Shall not find it, man. It says, in that day shall the fair virgins, beautiful young women, and young men faint for thirst, man. With thirst for the word, man. This is the real hydrations. You know what I mean? This is Ezekiel 3:26. And I'll make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb. It shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house, man. So 2/3, man. We not gonna go out and speak, man, in that time due to the measures, man, of threats of being fined or jailed. We ain't gonna upload. You know, us brothers, you may meet on a interpersonal level, you know, and deal, you know. But that's about it, man. We ain't gonna upload shit, man. You know, because like I said, even America, they're gonna bring these measures forth as well too, man. It shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house, man. So these niggas are rebellious as hell, man. Okay. Like, here it is, man. The end is speaking volumes, but niggas is getting ready for wine fest season, for baseball season. Next big fight, you know what I mean? Shit like that, dumb shit. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievance which they have prescribed, man. So destruction is going to come upon these elites and lesser luminaries. The scripture says they're going to be taken with the devices, you know, the very own devices that they putting out on the masses of people. They're going to get taken by it, okay? So this is all the will of the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but it's going to come into fruition, man. You know, massive judgments, okay? So I'm going to get this, I think I had another precept, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye habitants, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. That's what another reason these unrighteous decrees, these draconian laws are coming for, which we look forward to, because, hey, man, that's one step closer to the kingdom. The famine of the word, which I just read in Amos, man, that's the next precept that I'm looking forward to see, man, come to pass, man. All right, because that's going to kick off everything, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Is the last precept. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of that. And who's that he talking about? That's talking about the elect, the hopeful elect. They're going to be saved out of it, man. All right, 1/3 of the nation of Israel. so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that I just mentioned, and the Israelite foreigners, of course. All right. So I'm gonna might as well get to Zechariah. I believe it's 13 and 8, man. I haven't got this piece up in a while. Yep, and that shall come to pass that in all the lands, talking about America, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, so the third's gonna be delivered when the Lord who the world ending calls Jesus Christ comes back on a UFO and beam us up, man, before the missiles hit this place. All right, but 2/3 y'all gonna be annihilated, man. So I'm gonna end it there till next time. Shalom.